I think about when people hear me say we may be overdue for a correction. 10% corrections are very common. We haven't had a 5% correction in almost a year. They may wait. They may want to wait, and that gets into the timing of the market issue, right? And if you've got cash in your savings account and it happens, then that's a great time to put some money in. But don't hold it all out waiting for the market drop, waiting for a better time to invest.
Look, you just have to evaluate things and say, is it likely that whatever it is I'm investing in is going to be higher in price and value 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road? It's not about this short-term timing thing because, frankly, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. And certainly in a time when, the market plummets 40% or something like that, you can jump in and get a nice pop. And a lot of people did that back in 2000 when the market fell down. But I think that's a foolhardy game. You've got to have a more staid, executable plan. Let's call it that. You've got to have the ability to execute on your plan, and you can't do that trying to time the market. It just doesn't work.
We talked about dollar cost averaging already in this show, and that's kind of what we're talking about with the accumulation of shares. When the market does go down and you're buying, you're contributing to whatever investment account you have the opportunity to accumulate more shares. So it does pay, I think, for accumulators to be more aggressive because they have such a time horizon until they're in retirement. But I would also say, too, that with the new money, as we call it, new contributions, even for people who are approaching retirement, you're probably going to need a different investment strategy when you get into the retirement red zone when you're 10 or less years away from your retirement date. So the risk does look differently to pre-retirees, but with the new money, the new contributions, John, that are going in, it still can pay to be putting into a more aggressive strategy.
Just remember, your retirement date is not a stop sign.
That's right.
It is really just a change in direction as far as where you're going, but you're still going to need money to grow into your retirement. That's the essence of the income for life model and the ready to retire process is we segment those assets into conservative, moderate, and growth assets. Those growth assets need to basically be the money that you're going to use 15, 20, 25 years down the road. And if you're not focused on that, then you're going to have a problem with inflation. If you just put everything into park and you say, okay, I've arrived at retirement, I need to basically just take care of everything that I've got and hold on to it and get just maybe a meager rate of return on it, then inflation is going to bite you and you're not going to have the ability for that portfolio to grow and to be able to keep pace with inflation.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.